Hey everybody, welcome to Josh Gregory Real Estate Tip of the Day. Today's tip is for sellers. What is your goal when you're selling your house? It might be slightly different for different sellers. Maybe you want to have as smooth of a process as possible. Maybe you want to get the most money no matter what. But think about what your goals are. And presumably, you want to have a smooth process while getting the most you can for your house. And most sellers I've talked to, that's what they want. They want it to go without much trouble and get the most they can. And I want to give you a few tips to help accomplish that. There's tangible things you can do toward that end. You can do things like touch-up painting or the things that cost money that people always think of. Decluttering, absolutely. Staging your house, you don't have to have a professional stager come in, but if there's something that is an eyesore, out of place, distracting, you can move it. Those are things that people do think of. Here's a couple of things that I think of as intangible ways that you can help advance the sale of your house that sometimes people don't think of. It's all summed up under this umbrella. Be easy to work with. A couple of super simple things. If your house is for sale, don't make it hard for somebody to see it. I see some listings where it's almost impossible to get an appointment to see the house. The agent has the calls coming directly to them, and then they don't answer their phone, and then they don't call you back, and you're out driving around from a buyer's agent's perspective showing houses, and you can't even get in the house to show it to your buyers. So that's the first thing. Be easy to work with. You could use, in this state, we have showing time. You could use some kind of showing service, and your realtor should talk you through this. But the more simple you can make the house showing process to the prospective buyer and their agent, the better they're going to feel about the process altogether. Another thing you can do, have all the keys fit. Have your house keyed, if it's not, where every lock has the same key. Don't have a lockbox on the back porch. I've seen this, that you have to go around, get the lockbox, but then it doesn't work on the back door. And then your agent as a buyer is calling the listing agent and saying, I can't get in the house. And they're like, oh, that key only works on the side door. Don't do that. Simple, simple, simple. You want to think about, how can I make this process as easy as possible for this prospective buyer? These are things you can do, just a couple simple tips that don't cost any money. Don't get distracted by pinching pennies and losing dollars, or whatever term you want to use. You can do these things that don't cost money, but then you can do a couple things that might cost a little bit of money. Like if you have to rekey your doors. You may say, I don't want to spend the $150 for a locksmith. What percentage is $150 of the sale of your house if it's $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000? It's tiny. So don't get distracted. Make it as easy as possible. This is the tip. I hope it's an encouragement, a help. If I can ever help you in any way, let me know. Take care.